YouTube, Twitch, welcome back. It is some more Watchword action. Again, apologies you're not going to have to see my cursor right now because the game, I don't know, the game and OBS don't they don't see eye to eye. Partially because their eyes are upside down when I try and capture it, so it means that the cursor's in the wrong place when I flip it around in the OBS scene, so it, honestly, just for your own mental, I'll just not have the cursor on, I'll just I'll hover icons when I'm talking about something. Anyway. We're going to do an Insane run. We've not won on Insane. Last time we won on Challenge for the first time. And there's some unlocks behind Insane. So let's go for it. I don't know what we're going to start with. I've not really decided yet. What did we do last time? We didn't do the handbag, right? We did the... Did we do the letter case? I think we started with a bigger board. Let's do the handbag. For, all that is holy, I'm not doing this again. Especially on Insane. I want my pieces to be what they say they are on the tin right now. If the books tell me to go down that pathway, I will go down that pathway, but... You know, don't push me in the direction that I don't want to go in, basically. Alright, of course my watchword is Toya. So, we'll try and make Toya at some point. To-A. I do have the T and A for that, though. Alright, let's instantaneously put plug onto the board. Put the B down here. Draw me. We can put onto the board as well liar. And we can put on bats. And gas. I'll try and score it so I hold a draw. Also, I'm kind of out of space, right? Okay, we just sneak over. That's fine. Okay, let's see if the shop gives me an identity immediately. We get one additional book space, by the way, with the handbag, and I think books are more expensive, right? And so are rerolls. E-reader, at the end of each trial, assumes the power of a random book. No, that's... I don't want to play Eden right now. Cluttered mind, all word score marks equal to the total base marks of pieces in your hand, 0. If your hand's full, gain 2 amp. We've tried this a few times, and it can be good if you get, you know... If you get a big enough draw tray and stuff like that, you can make it work. Every round, a special glitch EHPs with 9 amp will be created on your board. Interesting. And then finally, verbosity for dimwits. An amp on all words for each word on the board. I've got 14. I wish I had a little bit more. Maybe this can give me a bit more. So let's see what's in our shrine now. More discards or gain a random book. Stoic. Bans a new consonant each round your board is cleared between rounds. I'll do this for a book. The last letter... Oh, not this again. The last letter of each word does not count towards a dictionary check. Alright, sure. I mean, if you force my hand... I kind of want to try this printer manual as well for, the super letter. So let's take the super letter. And I will try and, you know, I know people like the watchword. I'll make TO as a word. Maybe we'll do an EA later. So I'll lean into that. Also, we do need cheesecakes. I think expanding the board is, obviously a really good idea. The more real estate, the more houses you can put on, the more money you can make. It is simple economics. Alright, we have this glitched EH. So it's an E in horizontals, H in verticals. And it is a real piece. Oh my god, I have toe. I just need the A. Toe? Wait, hang on a minute. Oh my god, why have I taken this again? We can have toe J, right? Don't worry about it. We can make the other thing work. Just see if I get an A. I've got an A. Now, I think I have to put another letter on the end of this for this to count as Toea. So, I will put an E on the end of this. So it's now counting as Toe-A, or Toea, or where it's pronounced. Is toad... I mean, sure, toad is a word, like multiple toads. There you go. Toad J. I like the fact it also looks like toe hag. Now, it'd be good to score this in verticals as well. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. This might actually be better if I do... Wait. If I use as the E, and I use a weird glitch letter, and then I just start the word with you, or I put you in the bottom corner. Like jut. And then we just need to make something go down there. I might actually draw one more, because I don't think I'm going to score with my words right now. And again, this doesn't need to be a G, this could be another letter. Hold on again. We could do Q down here. Hang on a second, I might actually get stuck in a second if I'm not careful. I can put jab down here. I've caused a small issue. I will try and rectify it. Or do I just discard? It might just be sensible to discard here. Yeah, let me just discard this. I don't use too much of the old brain juice. Excuse me, why are we not happy now? That's not how you spell Q. Good point. That's fair enough. I always, by the way, I always think it's like, you know, the snooker Q is this, but it's a C-U-E, right, for a snooker Q. It's fine. I can rectify this still. There you go. I think we'll score this now. Before I cause any more harm to myself. We did get the words. I got the watchword as well. My new watchword is card, apparently. Oh, hang on a minute. I only got 3 cheesecakes. You only get 4, right? So I cannot expand my board right now without doing another watchword. Or getting more cheesecake, basically. Adds up to 2 duplicate space on the board when trial starts. What do you mean? First piece discarded each trial is randomly enhanced. Unstable spells in the mage trial always succeed. A H tile and a golden R. Okay, this is interesting. I would like to get this at some point, but I feel like this never gets any better than, like, almost never gets any better than it is now. So I'm actually going to buy this and start, like, improving tiles. I'll buy this golden R as well. What have we got here? Chill Watchguard. 1.5 times trial marks, clears board except for 1 random word each round. It gives me the cheesecake that I'm desiring, so I'll take this first. Nom nom nom. Oh wait, you only need 2, of course. Wait, of course? I don't know. I'm gonna hold with my cheesecake right now. We'll buff A's, the most frequent letter here. And yeah, I would like this because I just want to see how it actually interacts with the board state, but I think what we're doing now makes more sense. So if Wizardy Woo's unstable magic comes for you, we can actually take it. Alright, you can be exit. Exit V. Then down, you can be 2 J's, really. Actually, you can be exit J. Then you can be JV. You can even be J's V. I'm going to assume I can make something out of this. But yeah, I can put hat on the board, I guess, right now. Another Y. How do you spell haughty? Is it H-A-U-T-Y? Which might actually not work now, like, think about it because of the stupid finder list. Oh, I should also discard a word, right? Or discard a letter. Yeah, I definitely should do that at some point. Okay, hang on, let me just see if haughty will actually work. Haut is also a word, apparently, so I guess it will work. I'm just going to change it to halty. Because I want the U for later. And we can have yep for now. I'm going to discard an N to enhance it. I turned it into a ghost letter. Is that ghost or metallic? It might be metallic, actually. It's metallic. I think... Oh, wait, we can't draw anymore. We're actually just done on the draw. Okay, we score. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. I can't do yep, right. Hang on a second. How do I fix this? I found it. Turn you into Puny. Puny V. Oh, it's 300... I guess it was my super letter, right? So Puny stayed, and I get my super letter back again. And this is the first one each trial. Fair enough. Draw me. We nearly have grudge. We need another G, so I'm unlikely to get it. We do also have prude. The problem with that right now is, again, I think it won't be happy with this, right? Yes, because it's seeing it as prud. So I need a 4-letter word. And I want to use the glitch ideally in 2, I think. So I should probably try and do something the same where I do a E word. Like even. The D doesn't need to be there. Then down we need a 4-letter with H. Herd with a U. Wait, is this actually a word? Hang on a sec. No. I might need another draw, just to figure things out. We can have pull... Okay, P-U-L is a word. Okay, that works. Okay, we've got an O. Now we can have herd spelt correctly with an E. I might change you as well. Pubsy. It's a little bit pubsy. I could do that. Run it to check. Anything else I want to try and change? I guess a W in here would be better. Like I could do pub W basically. There'd be no downside to this. It's only an upside actually. And then it's just finally. I can do a cross as well, right? I could do Rodsby. I can't get much better than this. I mean, I probably could, like, I could use these as crosses instead. But good enough. Alright, we've got the Carver again if I want to try and make Khan. You know what? This sniper actually went crazy for us last time. I did nearly throw the run, but I still think it's really good. Travel pamphlet. 9 amp on horizontal words increases by 3 amp for each unique watchguard past this run. And I've done Whimsical Stoke and Chill. This is really cool. I've never seen this book before. Still, I think we take the sniper because I need something that scales me. I can't afford it. I need gold. Oh my god. It's so potentially good. I just don't have the money for it. Give me this manuscript. I don't want it yet, but I might want it eventually. How did I only have 8 gold? Come on, I can't afford anything. Oh, pain. Again, I'll try and help my card dream. I'll put an AN in. Give me the Clockwork Eye. And I think what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to use 1 cheesecake here, because I think you typically get more than 1. That's what I wanted. I was going to say, we'll get an unstable spell, and I'll try and improve some words. Enhance Clockwork. So the A's are better for me right now, because I buffed them, so I'll buff an A. I'll buff an A. And I'll buff... Let's buff AP as well. Just because it scores a bit more for a double score. And then, yeah, sadly, I can't get a... Well, I mean, we got the manuscript right, but... I basically took a tempo down for this turn. And the score's only going to get harder. Did I discard one last fight as well? So I need to remember to always discard one for the spell book. I think I might have forgotten, which is a bit of a throw for me. Right, you're an NL or P. You have a K as well. Let me put that down here for a second. Again, we would like to use this as the cross, right? So I get it counted 2 times. Let me just get some letters on the board and draw again. I think I'm going to need to see my full tray. Got an A as well now. God, if I can generate a H, so I've got a card. I could do... No, I can't actually. I was going to say, I could put this in the center of a word as well and probably do a connection that way. I can put read on board. Read J. Actually, let's put wait, it's not a H, it's an E. I was going to say put hanged on the board, but I can't. For now, I'm just going to put penned on the board. And something like that. Probably actually Jar J. Then you're a H. Oof. Let me draw it again. So I don't have a K. I need to discard as well at some point. Jammy is not spelled that way. It didn't look right, but I wanted to check. Four-letter J's. I guess if I use... Oh my god, I'm going to cause an issue here in a second. If I use my K, I can put jerk on the board. I mean, I could put jerk on the board, but obviously I'm doing the finalist, so we'll put jerk J on the board. Then I probably want to use this letter, as I said, so I need a H out of these ones now. But ideally, I want it to be 5 letters, including the finalist letter. I can think of a few letters that are really close to it. Or I move this around. It doesn't really matter. I'm still going to have to deal with the 5 letters. I guess I've got handy if I don't use this. Hang on a sec. That's probably going to be the winner's choice. Not that it needs to be Y either. So I still need to do something with this E. I can actually get this K back as well if I want the K. They can... Wait, that doesn't work. I'm stupid. Ignore me. I'm just doing that thing where, you know, go through the words phonetically. I just saw germ. It's like, oh, that works. You know, jerky, gerb. But it's obviously a G. I can't see anything right now just to connect like all these together. It's a little bit awkward. I'm so close to a few like different words, as I said. Like, we're close to, like, Hilly and Hubby and stuff like that. And Mitt would be very useful right now for the top. And then there's, like, other words I can think of, like, taking jerky apart, but I think jerky's really good. Like, I could have gear. Unironically, right now, I think the best I can do is Emu J. Dude, this is hard. I don't know why it's so hard, but it just really is hard. I would love this as well in the bottom corner. Did this accept... Sorry, did this accept this? No. Like fee, fi, fo, fum. And you don't accept pi. So it really doesn't like two-letter words. So I need a four-letter to connect this with the letters I've got left. And it can be any four. It doesn't even need to be an I. Literally any four-letter word. I have Gulf. That'll do. Then you guys go into the tray. But I should discard one to upgrade something. Should also check if there's any other word I can put on the board. But I don't think I can. Actually, I could put nip on the board. Nip R. I think I want to upgrade the B. I'll discard it for spellbook. I've turned that into a ghost letter, right? Which actually is not bad. It's a B. It's not my favorite letter. By the way, this will not be a good enough score. We got halfway-ish, but again, it's really hard, this. So I only get 2 draws here. Alright, again, we have our Toad J. But I could probably do better. We have S-Stock. Which is a pretty good word. And... Odd. Hog? Hog Q. Right, this is all the letters I'm gonna get. Let me turn you into Jog, actually. Jog something. Hope Q. Jog I. I got the clockwise letter on the board. Then we have Toad. Okay. I didn't know if Toady would be a word, but that makes sense. I mean, maybe Toady would be a word, but like T-O-A-D-Y. Again, I'm not sure this is going to score, but also show interest. No, again, it won't let me have 2 letters. Fair enough. Alright, that's probably good enough. Hopefully. Actually, the Clockwork Eye is worse than a B. So I should use a B. It's only worth 2, this. This is worth 3. Quick math. Okay, we got there. But it's kind of tight, right? Without additional draws. Okay, I have enough for a book. 5 marks on pieces with you increases by 5 each time you spend a discard. So it's a bit of discard synergy. And I could rewrite this. 3.5 amp on all words if all words are the same length. Madam, I'm Adam, palindromes. Oh my god. Are you guys crazy? Starting draws or hand size. I think I'll take starting draws. Also, I want more cheesecake, ideally. It's gonna be a rough round, don't get me wrong, but A's or E's? Let's buff the A's again. Because I clockworked a few of the A's before. Oh, I'm really concerned about this one. I feel like this is like so hard to enable compared to some of the other ones, but the amp would be really good. Like, this can't be... I mean, we've done Madam Adam before. The only thing I don't know is if you did something like... I don't even know what to say, but like, boo, and I put a B on the end of it. I know boob is really a word, but if I put B on the end of it, it's like a false word. Okay, let's do moo. Let's say it's moo, and I put an M on the end. Would that count as a palindrome then? For the sake of Madam I'm Adam, or would it not see it because of the finalist effect? Five marks and pieces with a U. Okay. I need scaling, so I'm going to buy this. I might rewrite it as well. I don't mind the U. It's okay, the U. Do I just accept the U? It'd be better with an A or an E, is all I'm going to say. Also, it'd be better if I hit a P or an I right now as well. I'm kind of shooting for the moon a little bit, but we are on insane difficulty, so I might have to do that. Okay, he rolled D. I was going to say, did this roll the same letter again? But no, it's a D now. Which is worse. I will concede that is a worse roll. Alright. We can have... I mean, we can have many things here. Again, don't worry about this too much. I kind of my favorite word. Apparently got a fetish today, but we can have toes. Toes, eh? Right, we want to use the R. We'd like to use it in a cross as well. Probably don't want you. Well, maybe I do want you on a cross as well. I feel like the vowels are a bit harder to come by, but... Hang on a second. Trevor has stroke. Just give me a second. No, I could do like star something, like, you know, star B, star P. And I could go across here. I don't have to use it, the cross at the bottom. I know I've destroyed my first word, but that's fine. You have foes. Then... I'm just going to throw you there. Again, I need to remember to use my discard at some point here. Do I have a K? I don't. I've got my AN, so I guess we'll hold on to the AN for now. Still a D. Actually, why would I do this? This is so stupid. It'd be way better if I did this. Oh, that's why I did that. Okay, never mind. Hang on a sec. Let me turn you into pens. Pens F. Star. Then I need to go down from the H. Which again, if we need to use the... I don't really want to use the A right now. I'd love to save for the possibility of a Khan, but... I could pull this A across. Because this can be stir. It can be Hab. Abo. Then I just need to cross here to the R again. I try to check something. Is this a word? QUI? No. I don't know why. I thought I had in my head that we did something like this last time, and it was like, oh yeah, that's a word. I was like, I need to remember that one. Obscure 3-letter Q words. The QUI? No. YUK? Alright. We can have by R, by the way. I do see an answer to this solution, but... I was hoping for something a bit better. I guess it's not too bad. We do need to still discard at some point. I could discard the Q, but I'd rather not. Especially when this is better right now. Let's discard an L. Turn into a ghost letter again, which is both good and bad. Okay, that was bad though. And I destroyed a letter. I didn't see which one it was, but it's gone. Alright, AN on the board. This might be it for us. Okay, this is now an N. N is not crazy right now. I've got 4 in the sack. So you know what? I think I might hold on to this right now. You can be Bane. Bane W. You could be Wig. C. And Dicky. Draw me. If someone is someone who banes, can you be a baner? I mean, we also got other words, but I just want to know if it's a word. I mean, let's check it actually. Just out of interest. No. Okay, fair enough. Someone who banes. Can you be the baned? No. I think bane is just a word, right? Just, you know, in its own right. We do have Grant. Grant W. Banter is too long. Yes, because I've got the stupid book, which means I need to make my words not real words. Oh, it's that one, the finalist. Guano, but it's too long. I'm just thinking, I need to use this twice, obviously. I mean, I guess I say that. I could do that, which would be fine. And like always, I've somehow generated hand on the board. Then I would want something to connect to the... It's actually still not great, because I'm being so greedy, like... I've only got 500 score. I need to score more than what I'm scoring right now. But I want the gold. Give. Yeah, I could do give. I need to be a touch careful here, because I'm filling up my board with junk. I think we can make this work, but it's fine. Give W. Then you can be the hand. Okay. And the other thing I probably want to do now... Oh, you meant going down? That's fine. I was thinking about it anyway, just to try and like... Because I want to cross this since it's my best scoring tile by a country mile. It's a 9 amp tile. Also, my ends scored better, so I should try and make my ends cross words. When I can. Actually, interestingly, I could... this might be stupid. I can also have this as Nard. Oh, wait, it's not an N. I'm so stupid. Never mind. Ignore me. Cannon. It needs a letter at the end of it, in case you're wondering why it's not happy with me. U is worse than B, so I guess we'll do that. I probably should draw again, just in case there's something better. Another N. You know, I can get the other head on the board right now. hang on a sec. I thought I could, like, make basically the entire the bottom of the thing work. Dear. Yeah. Oh, well, sorry, not dear, but dear, I guess. And this actually right now is worse than me just doing... Fuck. I might have to log that in now. Yeah, I've not done a smart move here. I could have had dent. I mean, actually... Wait. I need the N here. This N. I need a four-letter word that ends in an N. That would be the sweet spot, right? Right, yearn. No, you spell yearn. That's fine. Third. Okay. I might have to discard. I mean, I'm definitely have to discard here. I'll discard the D. Actually, let me just hold on a second, because I'm about to lose, I think. Because I'm going to have that eventually. Wait, I should discard. I've just realized something. Hang on a sec. Because I'm buffing my books. I'm buffing my ends. And I need the score. So I think I should actually discard down to 0. It is a bit risky for the future, because if I fuck up next round, I'm in trouble, but it would give me so much more score now. Give me 3.2. Okay, we're in a world of hurt. Because I think that's all the ends in my sack as well. Yeah, okay, all the ends have gone. I guess I should have manuscripted this to rotate it again or flip it again. Because I was going to run out of ends, so this is worthless to me now. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Well, I say I fucked up. I think I had such an awkward start. Alright, we kind of need a miracle. It's not how you spell that, but whatever. I'll just find the letter. If I could make something work here, we're solid. But it's probably not happening. Wait, hang on a sec. Oh, box doesn't work, you stupid game. It's all words. And I have no draw left, so I can't really do this. Alright. It would have even saved me, is the funny thing. Yeah, it literally doesn't save me. I'm using all the high scoring ones. I guess you got a C on the board now. Also, this can go anywhere. Probably would actually be better here anyway. Guess where the C's better. Yeah. Wait, hang on a sec, this would work as well, right? No. I least have letters, but I think it doesn't matter. I guess with Insane, you just have to get to like a really good start, and my stuff is like really niche. Alright, let's put another one back, I think. Unless this is actually good enough. Yeah, it's not. Alright. I've not really learned. Well, I guess I did learn something. You need some sort of scaling. But if I wasn't offered it, then what do you want me to do about it? I really don't want to do it, but I'm very, very tempted to take the glitch thing because I think I'm going to need it. Because the glitch pieces are better pieces, right? But my brain, my poor, sweet, innocent brain. You know what? It's fine. I'm not like... We'll do the handbag again. My mental hasn't been boomed yet. We can do this with the handbag, I believe. Koto is my word. Alright, I have none of those letters. Oh, and look, we can also spell words correctly. That's always nice. I have Vax as well, by the way. Which might be better. So, I've very nearly got sexy. I'm just missing an E. At least scores more. Then we have Sax. That might be it. This actually is an awful board. Do I just send it just to like find a new thing? I assume Saxy's not. I wanted to check. I really need a 4 letter going down. Caddy's double D, right? It's not just one D. Yeah, I can't see a way of doing it, because I could do this as scam instead, as well. But does anything come from the A then? Does anything come from the M? I also kind of want to check if faux, F-A-U-X, is... Oh, fuck's sake. I'm going to make my life so much more horrible if I do this, and it's wrong. Okay, that does work. I'm now kind of stuck, though. Wait, I could move you down one as well. Suck A. I could put bus here. I should just accept what I had, so I saved my discard. You know what? I've just seen a potential answer. And it feels so apt. I love it. Now I've got some more real estate. I just need to make the B do something. And I can always put cab here. And cabs. I think we can't do much better than this. I don't use my V and my Y, which are pretty high scoring, but I've used like every other letter. And I'm probably going to need another round, regardless. I do. You've locked the A into the top right corner. Are you stupid? Why? Why? That's so hard. Alright. I think the game doesn't like me right now. We can put act on the board. Is Bic, as in like the biro, is just, yeah, I was gonna say, he's not gonna give it me. Oh, you swine. And I can't move act down because you're locked in. I could have had bit. Alright, we can have P here. Doesn't help, but we can have it. Actually, wait, this does help. We can have anti. Hive. And we can have can as well, but I probably could do something better than that. Actually, I'd say I could do better than that. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll score it. This should give me enough, I think. You swine. Okay, it's fine. I need you to stop trolling me, game. I'm fairly certain this will work, right? Yeah. Because if it's a locked in, it doesn't count towards the score. Okay, we only get 7 gold, which with this character means I'm probably not going to have to afford a book. Oh no, I got 12 gold. Never mind, we're good. 5 Ampon bigrams. 3 marks on new words. Permanently increases by 3 when a new word is scored. Surely this gets only ever worse the more you play the game. Or is it per run? If it's per run, this is fine. This actually is pretty good for me. When you score a watchword, if you have room, gain a random rare book after use and at the end of scoring. This book is discarded. I know this is funny, but I need that. Then do I buy an EM? Let me see what this is. Random book. I will always do the random books. I just like seeing where we're going. When a vowel is scored, the symbol's base marks increases by 1 and a random other vowel base decreases by 1. Can't be reduced below 0. I don't get this. I think it's completely hot trash. Which is funny because it's a torchbearer, but... like, this can only be good if I've got, like, more of one vowel than the other. It's like I should only use, like, E's or something and, like, let all the U's, you know, go down to 0. But it feels, like, so oddly specific. And I don't really have any synergy here, right? Well, I say that. I guess vowels is my synergy. Throw another TO tile. I don't know what I'm just making toes non-stop. Sure, give me 2 TOs. Why not? That's fun. And I guess, like, you know, I probably should have considered Big Ram at this point. Now that I've done all of this, oh well. Cotto. Cotto. It's here. Well, that's a new word, because I don't actually know what the word is. Cotto. Right. Just put these down here. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, L's are banned, as in they don't score. Toes! Yes, more toes! Well, ironically, I probably shouldn't do this. Because I've also got tones, but... I also have zoos. Which might be even better, because I get to use a Z. As long as I'm making new words, it kind of doesn't matter, right? We have plenty of time for toes. Let's do zoos. Sen apparently is a word, but sure, why not? I guess we just score this. So, yeah, I guess we score this, and hopefully Torchbearer doesn't hit the E, it hits the I or something, and I just won't ever use the I. Is that the grand plan? Because I guess, as long as I use all the same letter, I think the whole point of this is that I just use one of the vowels, right? Or like 2 of the vowels, and just let one be a sacrificial piece. Yeah, my I's don't score anymore. But my O's score everything. Now, here's the problem with this theory. I kind of need the vowels to make words. also, at this point now, who cares if my O's score so well? I've used my O's. I've got the T-O left. I got one more O as well. Okay, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's sensible. I don't think it is, but maybe it's sensible. I had to check. I had to check if the dictionary was a weeb. No offense intended, by the way. Okay. I'm just seeing if we can get this I out. Oh, my O's... It's not my O's. My A's also don't score anymore. Is this game just spelling 4-letter words? Well, it is until I expand my grid to 5 letters and then 6 letters. In which case, the game intensifies, I suppose. But yeah, for most characters, you start with a 4x4 grid. One of them starts 5x5, though. Right. What's that giving a 5 and beyond your capabilities? Or capacity, sorry. Don't worry, it's beyond my capabilities too. Alright, I think I've accepted I'm gonna have to just use the weird unscoring vowels. We can go for scan. Draw me again. Great letters. Oh, my R is also not scoring? Cool. Join the queue of non-scoring letters. God damn it. No, wait, hang on a minute. The actual right answer to this is I should only score a certain vowel every round. That's the intention here. Like, I should only try and put one vowel on the board at any one time. At most 2. Because it doesn't really matter then if one goes down to 0. If I then enrich the board with that letter next time, I'll score better from that letter. I think. This thing is really weird. Like, Final Fantasy's Legendary implies this can get really strong, I assume. Or at least the devs thought you could get it really strong. Also, that makes more sense. Just throwing it out there, but it does make a bit more sense. Although I say it's a 4x4 grid, I'm not going to be making ones across, am I? Oh, I have my favourite word. We have sexy. If I put sexy on the board, I should probably try to not use the I and use the A's instead. Which I could do, but I'm going to have to use the R that doesn't score. And then I have this issue. I have this issue. You can spell up... sorry, you can spell down and right. But not up and then to the left. Okay, people aren't going to like this. I mean, I don't like this. I think I should do this into this and then double discard. Well, not double discard. Sorry. Single discard. The reason I don't like this is that I think this is like anti-synergistic with Torchbearer, but I think scoring another word is better for me right now. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Oh my god, I just got through the trial. I mean, I had one more round left, but it gives me another gold. Got a cheesecake as well. Very nice. Ket is my next word. Okay, sure. Are you implying something, game? Right. First things first. Eat the cake. We now have a 5x5 grid. Upgrade 4-letter words. I've only got 9 gold, by the way, so I can buy this. A plus amp on the last letter of each word based on their pieces-based thing. I actually think this is really good. So I think I'm going to take this. Let me see what's in the shrine. Do I get more money? Max books go up or get a random book. Oh my god, it's so hard to get this, though. You know what? Give me max books. It's planning so much into the future, but I think this will increase my ceiling, and the intention is to beat insane for the first time, and I'm probably going to need like insane books to get there. So I'll take the punishment now, and hopefully we'll get the pleasure later. All right, it's saying to you I want a J, a G, or a W, and it's a glitch piece. The glitch one is probably the more useful one. So I'll take the glitch letter. And I'll leave the J and the G, because I don't think they're very useful for the most part. We can buff a letter. O, S, or Y are my choices. So, hang on a minute. If I have Torchbearer and I buff the vowel, it gives me more real estate to lose points on it, which I think is a bad choice, because I can never go below 0. Which I think is a good thing. So I think I don't want to ever buff vowels, basically. Although you're actually 5 right now. So I guess that remembers it between rounds. Okay, I get it. I get what I meant to do. I'm literally meant to just use one vowel and not another one. So I should only try and score O's currently, because it's what I've done, basically. And I should never use U's and I's, and we can use A's, and we can use E's. But ideally, I turn all my vowels into one vowel, is the dream. Right, I see. I see what the plan is, game. Call me crazy. So I always want to score O's. Never leave O's off the board. Oh, look, it's toes again. My favorite word. We also have torch, which I think is probably the better word. Especially when this gives me amp on the last letter, so having high scoring last letters is also good. And I can still have toe. You can have toes. Did I do tone on the previous round? Hang on. We're also quite close to tonic, which I've not scored yet. For now, we can have cats. Draw me again. Okay, didn't get a C, sadly. Oh, sorry, I've got a C. I've got torch. I guess I could turn it into tonic. If I can think of another word. I have tonsil. Which is not great, but it's not terrible. Wait, hang on a minute. I'm not meant to be scoring eyes. They're meant to be my sacrificial letter. yeah, I think... Oh my god. I think I actually have to amuse the game in that front. I probably should just discard the eyes as well. Because I really don't want to use them. I think it's actually not worth it. It's a good word. But I think it's wrong. I also have Toasty, which I think is maybe even better. I love it. We'll get rid of the eye. Actually, let me hold on for a second, just in case I don't need to discard. But if I need to discard, we'll discard the eyes. We also have Yell. And then... we can do Hen. I guess discard the 2 eyes and then... How does this work? A random other vowel base. So I don't have to be holding it, right? It's just anywhere they exist. So I guess even then it's like still awkward to do because I can't guarantee that I'm going to get the eye. I don't know. Maybe this is just completely garbage. Well, I'm going to try what I was doing. I think there's some like logic here, but it might not actually be real. Basically. So if I look now, O's are 7, A's are 1s. The I is still 0 because I didn't score it. U's are now 0s as well. So basically I'm just enriching my O's, which is really good because, you know, Torch is here again. That being said though, I shouldn't score Torch again because of the Thesaurus. So now we can do Toad. You can have Jar. That's not very good, but we can do better with the dish. Tried. I'm so close to like, you know, arch words, but I'm just not got the right appropriate first letter. I guess for now, hang on a sec. We can put Torch here. Let me pull the O on the board because I will definitely use it. Pull the H here. Pull the N here. Let me see what else I can draw. Okay, I got my glitch letter. I've got the U, which scores nothing, so I should try to not use the U, but I should definitely try and use the other O. And I can put March on the board now. Also, if I can do something here, it'd be really cool. It's gonna be really hard, but... Wait, why is this happy? That's why this game glitches out sometimes. How's O... I mean, I know or is a word, but... You're not meant to... Maybe you're allowed the words to exist, but I just won't ever score the 2-letter word, because or is obviously a word, but... I thought you'd be upset with me. Alright. Well, that's good. Now, I still would like to, you know, use my J, for example. W and N. hang on a sec. I think I have to just move everything around. It's a really awkward, like, positioning right now. There's method in the madness, basically. Give me the H-O. Give me the U. Give me this glitch letter. And turn that into Hound. That gives me a bit of real estate to work with. Then... now an E. I don't have a K. Maybe I can't use the J. Maybe I'll have to discard it eventually. Jaw is a word. Stupid glitch letter. I just couldn't see the words. Alright, so we got jaw there now as well. I can move this across. I could also do J-O-G for jog. Again, we're sort of having real estate issues. Settle a job next time, sorry. So we have corn as well. And ton. You leave on trial 5 and go back on trial 3, something bad happened. Yeah, I got legitimately no scaling. And I just couldn't get to the score anymore. Now I have scaling, though, so... I just don't have real estate. Mortar. Okay. I'd have to lose jaw. Would it be... Starting to mortar. It's AR, right? We could do motor, though. Which is still fine. Well, I say it's... No, it's fine. Hang on a sec. I can put it all back now. Because you can be jar again. Oh, jaw, sorry. Rod. Phil's got chrome. What's funny is when you put mortal with an O, I saw it visually looking wrong, but I was like, I'm so convinced that you were right. I was like, okay, I'll just put it in. I'll just trust it's fine. Well, it feels like this should be really easy, but I actually am struggling a little bit with the board. I'm trying not to use. I mean, I've only got one discard as well, actually, so I have to be really, really careful with how I do this. Hang on a sec. Thank you for gifting a sub to Ninsley, much appreciated. And Ninsley enjoyed the sub. Wait, I can't fit Chrome on the board. Chrome's a 6-letter word. What if I turn you into... Hold on a sec. What if I turn you into Wound? Then motor this way. Does that improve anything? We have Arch on the bottom now. Then I can put Rod in. I guess I'd have to discard one afterwards. It really is the QVJJ that's causing me some issues. Maybe I'll just discard the Q. Yeah, alright. Let's get rid of it. And see how this works. It's also pretty reasonable, this, I think. Not fantastic, but... I didn't need fantastic. Jokund is too long. Also, I don't think it's a word. I think you've made it up. I think you spelled your alphabet in spaghetti on your computer. Okay, Byberry. 5-letter words buffed. I can't afford anything else, so I should consider it. Alright, I read the book. Steal 25% of my gold. I soon will have very, very little gold. Obstacles... What minus obstacle for each gold stolen? So I want him to steal my gold, but not all my gold. Okay, we need ghost pieces. I see the strat now. We turn our eyes into ghost letters and eventually get rid of them if we have to. And then I have like one ghost vowel. Are we still in the same situation, by the way? The O's are 11s now. The I's are still 0, so we need to get rid of our I's. Our A's are also... Everything is 0 except for O's. We want to just score O's. We want to ghost every other vowel. Right, I can live with this. I can work with this. I get what we're doing now. Let me buy the 5-letter word upgrade. I could go down to 0, which I'm not sure is a good idea. Hang on a minute. How do I check this trial again? Sorry. Obstacles are up to 20%. I think I should let him, like, steal some of my gold. They're glitch, not ghost. We don't want to put T's in our sack anymore. You're a C and an M, you're a Y and a H. Poop stock is at an all-time high. Double O. Yeah. Oh, the only sad thing is the last letter is an S, which doesn't go very well with shiners, but booby would be slightly better. Oh, interesting. The Y's are vowel as well, for the sake of argument. My Y's are also worth nothing. I'll take a glitch MC, I think. But not the HY. Yeah, ghost me. Ghost you. Ghost A. Now, I do appreciate there is a severe downside to this. Is what happens when you run out of vowels. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Also, I won't be able to spell my watchword soon. Okay, that's actually pretty kind for me on obstacles. Yeah, the E's score 0. I really need O's right now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't destroy them anymore. Whatever. It's fine. I just won't play them. Smile. We can also sell the book down the line. Perfect. My favorite word, toad. I can't stop spelling it. We can also have dough. And that might be it for this round. Toad is OP. Wait, if you're gonna doze, is that just D-O-Z-E? Let me just quickly check this before I do it. Yeah, sleep lightly. I'm right. So we can have this as doze, actually. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave the U's sacrificial. The E's, I'll just let them up score. Hopefully won't hit the O's, but even if it hits the O's, so be it. There's still 12 scores. Now, the real funny thing is, well, I say funny, it's not funny. I really want to end words with O's as well. Call me fake American for? I'm not American. I'm really fake American. I'm British. I know there was a kappa, but it's fine. So, hang on a minute. I would like to end my words in O, but there's some weird anti-synergy here that's going on. I'm just a bit worried with Doze because the overcoming shyness is going to give me a 0 multiplier, which I think might make my words score nothing. And that doesn't seem like a good idea. I actually think I might need to protect myself from this. Okay, I don't know why that's a word, but it's not what I was going to do. I thought I had a word I don't have. Wait. I do have it. Please. What am I doing? That's the Z, you dummy. Ah, steno's a word. Yeah, but I can't put it on the grid. My T's tied to my O. I can only see words ending in E right now. I'm actually losing my mind. I could just put sun. And we'll figure this out in a second. Toad. Is Eto a word? No. It'd be so nice if it would be, though. I could put Fez on the board. Actually, Fez would be really high scoring. Hang on a sec. This might be the genius way out. And actually, Sod would be better than Sun. Because now I end in a D. S is not great, but D, D, and Z. The Z will go crazy with this. I should draw again. Yeah, I should draw again. Alright, where are my fancy letters? We do have another O here, so it'd be nice to score it. But if we can't, don't bother. Actually, I think we just don't bother. Let me score this. This is probably good enough. Although, hang on a minute. If I save the O, I can make it Zoo, which would mean overcoming shyness would go crazy. I guess there's other things I can do for that, right? I mean, I could do Moo as well. Alright, let's just score it. Right. We have our. You're not scoring. You're 11. You're not scoring. That's fine. I'm just going to throw you two on the board. I have 3 discards, and I don't need to score that high. Again, I think we're going to have to just accept... I'm just going to leave the eyes to be sacrificial pawns. We can have Ram. We can have Jam. I might just score this. Don't want to use the I right now. Keep it low. I think my E might have picked up a point. Is that what's happening here? Yeah, my E's picked up a point. The A's will probably pick up points now. I think the O will be around 11 still. My E's probably going to be non-scoring. Okay. And Thesaurus is at a nice amount of marks. Right, Byberry, I can only afford 9 cost. Or less. Unless I get more money. Holy shit, this will be so good. Please give me more money. 40 amp on words containing G and W, and 2 amps on all pieces in horizontal words for each word on the board. G and W. I can change it. Potentially. I have too much going on right now. Hand size and starting draws. You swine, I wanted 1 more gold. Well, hang on a minute. This thing so often kills me. But we'll just do it. We just won't get punished by it this time. I can sell a book to buy this. And I think Ghost Bunches is anti-synergistic, because I do want to destroy tiles eventually. So I'll sell you for 4. I'll buy the travel pamphlet, which I've never seen before. It's giving me 12 amp right now for every unique watch guard I passed. I've done 4 people, and I'm about to do patient. Is that patient again? No, I've not done patient, so it's another 3 amp, and that's just free real estate. It's free amp real estate. What is this? I mean, actually, we might want to... That's 2Ks, you stupid game. It would make Ket a bit easier. I don't really want to put eyes in my sack. Oh my god. Do I take the 2Ks? Is that stupid? The K is not a good letter. It does get me a bit closer to Ket. I think if I'm going to do this, we'll take the gold K. I won't take both. That's just a recipe for disaster. Okay, maybe I should have taken both Ks. That's really funny. 4 of the letters are in this. Okay, we're going to do a consonant. I guess we'll do the K. Oh, that's got to be stupid. We should do T. T appears so often. Like, I get toes every single time. Alright, next round. Okay, we can get rid of Ghost A and Ghost U. Now, they will score for this round, which is unfortunate, so we should try and do one at a time. I don't want to start reducing my O's. We'll put Bath on the board. Draw me again. I wonder if the British delicious protein meal of spam is here. I mean, it will be, because spam is also a word. So is Spade, I suppose, but my E's don't score, so again, I don't think it should have ended in E. I need to be really careful ending in vowels at any one point. And if there's any time to put an A on the board, now is the time. So let's put Sad on the board. Draw me again. So yeah, we shouldn't use the U's. I ideally like to not use the E's. So maybe we just leave it as it is now. $15. It's a bit of a weird one, right? Although you're not cleared by Watchguard, so you're going to still be on the board regardless of what I do here. So maybe I just ignore the Torchbearer. I guess I should make my line. I should either leave the U's or leave the E's. But I want to destroy the U's, so I guess I should try and get the U's on the board. Hang on. Let me just see how this looks at the end. Let me put Death on the board. I kind of want to put Saw here. Then I could put on the board Beds. Is that good? Probably not. There's also an order about this, because I think it goes horizontal then vertical first. So I would want, like, this thing is so confusing. I think you would want all the... You'd want the vowels which was the same in the top left corner, like all horizontal. Then you'd want the other, like, batch of next letters, like, you know, all your A's are horizontal in the top left corner, ideally. And then, like, going down from there. And then you want the other letters to, like, be vertical in the top left and so on and so forth. So they're adjacent to one another. So Torchbearer keeps negativing at 0. And then when it comes around to the actual turn of the zeros, it will upgrade the first one. And then the next one will score again. But I do think you want to try and remove the letters. Or, like, remove one of the vowels or something. Anyway. I've got to do something I probably shouldn't do. Is this how you spell book? I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay. I've basically put all the vowels on the board, which I think is not a great idea. I'm going to try and score this, I think. Just to try and get one more gold. Okay, I do get it, but I may have done some damage to my O's. Pieces that are used with multiple words... Sorry, pieces that are used with multiple words with trigger. That's insane. That's what I want with my O's. So much good stuff here. What are my O's at now? Yeah, my O's are only worth 5 now. My A's are 4s. I've ruined it. My U's are still 1, so we can recover the O's. The I's are worthless. The E's are worth something. Can you give me, like, vowels, please? I don't mind. We don't have to be O's, but... I don't want to be U's! It's the one vowel I didn't want. C and L. Ghost S. You swine. I'll take a glitch letter, because I think the glitch letters are generally speaking, like, better than the average letter. Hand size or drawers? Who have I fought? I haven't fought either of these guys. Let's take hand size, I think. Just sometimes destroy pieces, which could be good, but it's random, so it's gonna be hard to, like, predict. I'm gonna level with you. I feel like this could be cool because I think it's a synergy. But how can this be better than 8 amp on vertical words? Surely the 8 amp is, like, way better. It's just unbelievable amp at that point. And then we've got Thesaurus for the marks anyway. I'm going to do that. We want the quail skull because I want the ghost pieces to destroy tiles. The U, right, is going. The U is worth 1, but I think we decided the U is going. Eyes would also be good. Y's can go as well. We'll get rid of the Y for a starter. We'll get rid of the U. Because I've already destroyed a U. And Ket is still my word. Right, we can get all Y's popping again. I's are meant to be sacrificial, the Y's are sacrificial, but I have to play this Ghost Y to get rid of it. I'm also slightly concerned because Y's are often at the end of the words, right? And again, I've got this. So is it going to turn into a 0 scoring word? I've got a horrible feeling it will do. If we can get another O, do you think yo-yo will count? It's normally hyphenated. Alright, let me put the Y on the board. I'll deal with the repercussions of this later. Actually, hang on a sec. Let's put fish on the board, because it's a real word. And I can put horn on the board. And draw me again. Fishy. Again, the problem with fishy is this is currently a 0 scoring tile, and I think with O-coming shyness it'll turn the word into a 0 score. So I want to use this Y, but I think I have to use it as a start of a letter to just get rid of it. I can put ya on the board, as in, like, you know, pirate speak. Also, wait, we can make this work. I could put yawn on the board, which would actually be a legitimate word. Not that, you know, yar is not a word for any pirate lovers out there. So we can have yawn. How do I get to fish again now? Oh, I had horn, right. Wait, can I do this still? Maybe this doesn't work very well. W in horizontal, N in vertical. Yowl. So I've got it connected, but it's not great right now. I'm missing like all the good things. I think I should make it better anyway. Okay, that's not bad. Well, it's a bit awkward again, just purely because I'm going to miss out on the gold tile this way. But I don't need to use fish, I could do something else. That's not fishy as well, because I can't end in a Y. And I still have one draw left. I could also just move everything across, right? There's no issue with just moving everything across. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's not an issue. Sharp instead of fish. You're an N. For now, let me just turn you back into yawn. I can always use nip to connect the two. Anything smarter I can do instead, though? Wait, I think this is a word. Yeah, but obviously no one's a word. I don't know what I'm talking about, but is pill with one L a word? No, sadly. It would be nice if I could put the other L on the board, but just thinking of something else. Like, this would be quite nice, obviously with, like, real words. How would I do it? The actual thing that's killing me right now is I can't end with the Y's. I probably would be better placed right now. In fact, I should do this rather than worrying about it. I'm going to discard this Y because I just don't want it. I'll put the W and the L here and I'll draw it again. If worse comes to worse, I'll discard 2 letters. We'll make it work, don't worry. Okay, we can have pin on the board now. Or pit. There's a flow, but, like, how do I connect it? And actually, hang on a minute, I can turn this to share instead. You think EMP is a word in this game? Because it's an acronym, right? I bet you it's not. I think ENT would be. Doesn't help me too much. Oh. Can connect yawn and sharp with flash. Yeah, I know there's another. Just let me figure it out. And I have another S. It does solve some of the issues, but I still want this gold. I guess what I could do is turn this into yawns and put sip on the board. Is sup a word? It is. Okay, that's good because I want to use I don't want to use my eyes. Is the dream. Though I now can't do sharp. It's actually kind of crazy, this game sometimes. I've also got flute, but I can't fit it anymore. And flu, which I can fit. I might just score this and end the madness. I will lose my Y eventually, which is the dream. I'm not using the I. Just send it. Although I've made way more horizontal words than vertical words, but whatever. I've scored. Okay, I lost my Y as predicted. Fine. $14 gold. And I have 2 book space. You don't talk to me. You don't talk to me. 2 marks on pieces containing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 2 on pieces with unique symbols on the board. My O's are now 4s. My A's are 5s. That's really funny. I've somehow made my A's better now. So, here's the thing. If I end letters with Z's with Cool Cats, this is going to give me unlimited points. So, I think I do take Cool Cats. It's also kind of funny. And I'm really close to selling you Torchbearer. I'll give you a little bit longer, but you're kind of like breaking my brain. And by the way, I'm sticking with the double O strat. I know the O's are now not that valuable, but give me more double O's. We can rebuild the O's. They talked about, in the 80s and 90s of rebuilding the ozone layer. I'm just building the ooze layer. The ooze layer. Okay, who have I fought? Where are you? Patient, mercurial, stoic. So I can't find someone new. That's fine. So I just pick based on what I want. More draws, or the guy that can actually just kill me. Give me more starting draws, because I just don't want to deal with him crunching my board if I fail. Buff my O's. Yeah, the dream is my only vowel in the sack is an O now. That's the actual eventual dream. It's probably not going to happen because I've only got 5 trials left. Maybe it's something you do in Endless. I. What's this for the letter I? You're not even worth anything to me. You're worthless. This is what I want to do to you, eyes. Okay, the beautiful, glorious O's. There's some good letters. Right, we can put onto the board short. You can also put on shirt, but we don't talk about these dirty, filthy eyes. We can also put onto the board to go with Ket Bong. It's actually quite high. Oh, okay, never mind. The G's only worth 2. I thought it'd be higher scoring than that. We can put Ted on the board as well, I guess. And I'd rather not use these eyes, so. Oh, wait, no, I need Zeds. Actually, I should consider putting Zeds as well. Righto is too long. What a pity. Also, I don't know if it's a word. Bongo is a word, don't forget another O. Sax is going to be really high scoring. What is going on with these eyes? We have saving as well. But I think the sax is better for the SA right now. I might just score this. They're all vertical. Honestly, just get out of here. Get out of here. I have a TO as well. I gotta admit it. Wait, is this a word? It is. I thought toted was a word. I'm being sincere here. I think I should just score this. I think this will be good enough. And if it's not, I don't really care. We're not using the eyes. My O's are gonna go crazy now. I've got an end letter X. The only thing I'm missing is an end letter O, or a Z, I guess. The Torchbearer is going to be so happy with me. The Thesaurus guy's going to be so happy with me. Like, I'm getting 3,000 for short. The stand is a slipping game. Alright, I actually didn't score it, so it's fine. What are you banning? Q and X? Are you stupid? Q and X? Alright, I'm not going to end a word with Q or X, definitely. That's never going to happen. It's never happened in the history of this game. My A's are worth 5 still somehow. What are my O's worth now? 6? After all that, you're only worth 6? Alright, let's put P on the board. Vertically. I could also put vape on the board, actually, which might be not a terrible idea. Just use the V. It is only... it's 2. It's not bad. We'll stick onto the board bed as well. Bend even. Okay, we want to get rid of this U. But... this might be good enough. I could turn into Vapor for one more letter, but I lose the multiplier from it, so I'm not sure it's actually worth it. Yeah, I might just score this. That's my use done now. Build into the bud. Sure. How are my O's getting worse? I know my U is now worth 1, but come on. Gamble give you amp and coins. No, I'm all about the O. 6 amps on words starting with FIN. 25 marks a piece of... The Z is actually pretty interesting. Wait, I think I should take this and try and put Zs in the sack. Because then I'll suddenly be... Oh my god. I'll suddenly be getting... pieces with ZHEPG. And ending with letters in E is insane. Wait, hang on a minute. This is actually disgusting. But yeah, if I end a letter with Z, I think I'm going to get 40 amp for it. It has draft. I'll deal with that later. It's for at least one round, it's going to be insane. Mirror, we want to duplicate our O's. Or possibly E's now, but our O is for certain. Or I can just try and destroy things, but I think we're going to try and duplicate things. Game, you've, like... You're trying my patience. I'll take S's, I guess, as, like, a desperation play, because I think anything else is bad. We could do the golden K, but I think that's going to be really hard to use. Yeah, I'll just take the S, I think. It's pretty bad, but... I was funny enough hoping for an O, since I've got so many versions of O in the sack. How many O's have we got in the sack right now? We have 2 in the form of TOs, I've got 2 double O's, and I've got 3 other O's. So, you know, I've effectively got 7 O's, including the TOs, which I will include. And I didn't find one of them. Disgusting. I guess we should pick a guy as well. Destroy a random book, duplicate a random book. No, that's stupid. Lose all your gold, gain 6 cake. It does require me to fight the guy that sometimes destroys my mental, but it's a great deal. You can take all my gold. I guess I should have considered buying this first before I do it, but I don't think I want the glitch to end. Wait, did I have the cheese? Oh my god, I should have upgraded my board. It's fine. Okay, we'll deal with this one more round on hard mode. Slop. And by slop, I mean slope. Perfect. Draw me. Eyes, disgusting. Don't want to deal with them. I do have Jive here, though, if I want to use the J. I don't think it's actually worth it. I've also got Civ. I think. It should be pretty high. Oh, I've got the eye again, though! Oh, you stinky, stinky eye. Ah, actually, that kind of works. That's fine. Draw me again. Look at these O's. They're finally here. The O's are here to save the day. Worth 8? Alright. I kind of don't want to use the U either. I know I'm saying a lot of letters here I don't want to use of, but I need to be a bit, like, picky with this. I'm trying to think of a way to end with double O. Like, I mean, I can do it with Q, but then I'll get the C in there as well. I could also just put soon on the board. Or I can bite the bullet and put one eye on this board to get Civ. But even then, that's not that useful. Okay, I'm going to put the U on, because it solves some issues. I'll do this. I'm going to discard the I. I'll save the V. I'm going to draw again and let the I and the Q go. Okay. We're all thinking it. I can put a vote on the board as well. I'd have to move the E. Or missing letters for voodoo and cuckoo. Yeah, I'm not got the D. Wait, the K is a C right now as well. So I should try and use this K rather than this C. Wait, I can kind of do this. What if I just do this? I don't have the floating P right now, but I turn you into stove. Is this a word? Okay, hang on a minute. This solves so many issues. I just need to get rid of the U. Or just leave it. For some reason he's happy with the U here. I guess it's us. But it's just not scoring yet. I'm going to discard it. I'm going to get rid of the U. I think in the long run, I just don't want to use the P's. I guess... Sorry, the U's. No, hang on a minute. I think that might work. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try not do this ever again. It's going to score with Torchbearer and become 2 cost. And then I'm hoping with this insane amount of O's, I'm just going to like turn it into a 0 after the fact. I might be making my score... I'd probably make my score a lot worse, though, because this is going to potentially go down to like a 6. If I hit an O with the U. It's a bit of RNG, right? I could hit the Y or the I or the A. It's not worth it. It's actually just not worth it. I think I should discard it and score. My only slight concern is I hit the A's multiple times here, but ideally we just hit the U's and the I's, and the Y's. I'm kind of disappointed that it was only 15k. What are my O's worth now? My O's are 6s, so it is better. The funny thing is, if I just keep pushing the score button, I will actually increase my score immeasurably. But the problem is it's going to crush my grid after this, so I need to be like actually careful. Okay, this is rerolled. F, T, L, Q, and N. My E's are 4s. The Y's are 0s. Also, if I don't score this now, I'm actually going to just lose on the spot, I think. Because it's going to crush my grid and I've only got 1 discard left. Because I've been, using them. I was trying to get my other... Is there another O in the sack? There is a double O. It would have been worth it if I could have got it. I just want to push the button again, but I think it's actually the wrong choice. Because my thesaurus won't trigger this time either. So, unironically, I might have fucked this up actually to some, like, immeasurable degree again. I think I need to make these into different words ending like double O. So I think this actually is the right play to do something like this. But then I need to make this work. Which you could do like that, but then I need to make this work. Which will be a lot harder, actually. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I might be able to make this work. Because I can use U as C/K. What about Ainsworth 2? Desperate times. Although... Talk is a word. Okay. I just need to make a word out of S-S-E-V-E. We can put Eve on the board again. I can put save. I can put stave. Hang on. Then I just need to get the other S on the board. Stock. And then pray. Because if I don't get 40k here, we're actually in a world of hurt. I think we unironically just lose if I don't get it. And I should probably replace the V with an N. Because of this. And actually, I should have considered adding words in NLTF. Because they would have been alphabet souped. Which would have gone crazy with this. I don't know if I've got the mental in it anymore to try and fix this. I think I'll just take what I've got, and if I lose, I lose. To be fair, this golden K should be worth plus 15 as well. I think this is like a 20 amp on the vertical word. Holy shit! Yes! Come on, let's go. Oh my god, the 57 points. Alright, Ghost Letters is back again. Oh, we're not doing this. Although, I say we're not doing this. 2 ends in an O, and it's a multiplier. When a word is scored, 6% chance for 2 gold, 40% chance for -2. No. Mail cards, oh, no. I mean, our books are filled. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the books right now. The alphabet soup's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. More discards or more cake? I think I'll take the discards actually over the cake. And also this time, you dummy, eat the cake. We've got a 6x6 grid now. What are my ENs worth? Oh, sorry, my E's worth right now. E's are worth 4, O's are 9s, A's are now worthless, I's are worthless, U's worthless, no offense. and Y is also worthless. I will put EN, there is a clockwork in the sack. ENs, E's and O's, you're fine. Everyone else, get out. I could reroll, but I think there's nothing worth 4 gold, so I don't think that's worthwhile. I can buff the U's, cool. Fantastic. I think we'll buff the S's because I'm so often ending, or getting close to ending words with S's, and it will be better with the overcoming shyness if I do with the S's. So I'll just take it. Also, S is more frequent, so. I could cheesecake 2 more times there just to keep buffing. Maybe that's the right choice. I could also throw some Z's into the sack. Maybe even I just throw some more O's in the sack. Do I put more double O's? Do I just go... Do I go crazy with double O's? Is that the plan? I'm doing it. Give me all the double O's. And we'll basically give up on going for the 7x7 grid. Okay. So the O's are good. This glitch is also pretty good. For now, we'll put Cog on the board. Okay. We have Boo now. I've also got Moody. And Coy. Wait, we don't want to use Y's and I's though, ideally. This is 18. Hang on a sec. And Boo, it's a new word. It'll be basically impossible to connect anything to this, so if I do that. I could put Boot... Oh, no, wait. That would not be a good idea. I could put Boot on the board, though. And Booted. Hang on a sec. I probably should be smarter about this. I have Boogie. I'll take it. Oh, I used the I, though! I want to use the I. Oh. He uses the bad letters? Yeah. I think I will put Booted on the board, though, because I do want unique words because of Thesaurus. I guess I'll do it the other way, though. Hang on a sec. Sorry. Because your M is horizontal, so I'll put Moo on the board. I mean, we could put God on the board, I guess. Now I can put Jog on the board. Hang on a sec. We're getting somewhere. Bet. We'll get rid of the Y and the I. Another O. You love to see it. And a glitched letter. A is also right now not very useful. So I'll probably avoid that. put Tor on the board, but I'm trying to think if there's a better... I feel like the RTH should be pretty useful as well. But Orth, North, Worth, I guess. Yeah, if we could get that to be... I don't know, we could do Tooted, which is even funnier. Worth down here. W-O-R-T. Hang on a sec. Let me just put it on the board. Well, let me put part of it on the board. I just want to see if we can connect the two easily. Is T-E-R a word? No. More. It's... yeah, we should probably consider it. Although, it's going to be a surname for M-O-O-R-A. Rather than a real word. I could move Worth down as well. I could put Air on the... Oh, no, I could put Air on the board, but I'd have to use the A. I could put Godot on the board, the programming... It's not a language, right? It's just a game-making engine. Is Godot a word? I don't think it is. I think it's made up. I'll put the O on the board because I'm going to use it. Yeah, it's made up. I can fix this with an A if I wanted to use an A. But I'd rather not use an A. I could also just, you know, do that. And then figure out something else from here. We could do all A. That'd fix it. I can't use you, though. I'd have to use you, which is fine. Yeah. I think that should be pretty good. We don't use the E, which is kind of a shame, because I think the other thing I need to try and do, whenever possible, is use the letters I want to keep multiplying in score and never leaving them off the board. Because otherwise this could get hit by the O's, which would be pretty annoying. Actually, hang on a sec. This might fuck everything up. It fucked everything up. I can turn this into debt. Cole, C-O-L-E, again, I think is a name. Now, how's this made my life any better? Like coleslaw? I think that's one word. I could put talk on the board, I guess, and just accept I don't get the gold. Yeah, I'll just accept I don't get the gold. I'm not desperate for the money anymore. We're on trial 9. I'm stunned I didn't get it, but whatever. That's actually fine. I get more chance to get more gold. So my A's are now worthless. My O's are 12. My E's are worth 1. Okay, I'm slowly becoming The O universe. This K could be a C. Could also be a K. We could use book. I probably should try and keep my E's as a real letter. I actually don't know what we're doing anymore. We're kind of like losing the plot, but I kind of love it. Book. We have Moo again if we want to do it. Which, even if we don't do the thesaurus, it's still worth a score. I have all these disgusting letters down here, which I don't want to use. Okay, we now have Rook instead if we want to do that. And Brook. Actually, we also had more. Rather than Moo. I'm gonna have to do something about this, though. Actually, I'll have to do about a lot of things. Let me make this a longer word so I can actually connect off it. We're gonna have Moose. My E still does score something, so I can leave it as the last letter for now. Okay. I think that's all I can do. Let me discard the U. This is so stupid. The A, the I. Why did I do that? Well, actually, I know I did. I didn't need to do that. Whatever. We just won't fuck up here. The Z is an S. We can turn this into books. Which is really good. Oh, sorry, Brooks, even. Sorry, you'd think I was misspelling this. I can turn this to bento. Oh my god! That's such a high scoring word. We can have Eve again if I want to try and make my E's score a little bit. We should make the E's score a bit because I've got a special E here, right? So let's put the E's on the board as well. A's we can just ignore at this point. Which I think means we just leave this. It's not a lot of words and I'm missing out on this again. Hang on a sec. How do you do the... Yeah, if I move it, I lose the gold anyway, so... Okay, that's fine. I think we just score this. Trying to check one last look if there's anything else I can do. Because this could be an S, right? So it could be S-L-E or something, or S-N-E, Snee. Snack. No. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Got me. Bento was worth 8,000 there. That's one expensive bento box. $17 gold now. I can buy cheesecake, which I should probably consider doing. The intersection is also very interesting with what I'm doing. I don't need gold anymore. Honestly, this alphabet soup, we might actually want to just chuck it now. Because I think if we can intersect with the O's, we're going to go to the moon. Because I think this will trigger for multiple times for the sake of Torchbearer. But let me check if we can get one more book. Chaotic is random. Have they fought Chaotic yet? Because of this? I've not done Chaotic yet, so we can go for Chaotic. I'll do it. I'll risk the potential actual destruction of the run. For a bit of multiplier. Yeah, I think you're done now. And I'll try and make all the super O words. I should consider cheesecake, but no, we'll buy the cheesecake. I think the cheesecake's actually worth it. Do I make more O's? Is this where we're at now? Are we in a double O world? I think we are. You live by the double O, you die by the double O. I won't do this anymore, though. I don't think I need more O's. I might actually want some Zs, to be fair, because of cool cats, but... Do I want to make better letters? Or do I want to try and improve the letters I've already got? Or do I try and get 6x6, which would mean I need 3 more cheesecake? Which if I get double cheesecake, I could do. The thing is, I'm not really using all my grid right now, so it's not that important. Actually, this might be the right choice, you know. Maybe I don't make double O's, but maybe I do, like, you know, more TOs and stuff like that. LOs or something. Yeah, wait, hang on a minute. This might be genius. Sorry, we're not going to make the grid bigger. How about some CLs? LOs. A ZO? You're getting spicy with it. I was actually considering an OZ for cool cats, because that would be an unbelievably end-scoring tile, but I would have to think of a word that ends in OS, which there are words, obviously, that end in OS. Shall we have the special OS tile? Because it's basically the same brief. Also, if I do this and the thing glitches out, there are words that start with OZ, so we're not completely boned. And actually, related to that, we might want to do an ON. I love it. It's so good. This is such a genius build. And why expand the grid when I can just expand the words or the letters? Alright, let's see what this guy tries to do to me. Alright, well that's not very kind of you. I'm back to a 4x4 grid. We can't use Ys. I could do box though. We can still do boo. Boxes? Oh, that's... Wait, that's not used for boxes anyway, I'm dumb. That needs an E. It's a 20 ab letter. Do I live by the O's? Die by the O's? Is that the new plan here? Because if that's the case, I should discard AAY now to not tempt me. Now, the E's are a valid other vowel. So I'll put sex on the board. I could put boot, but I think the boo is, like, actually insane for me right now as well. I don't need to discard from the draw tray. You're right. I'm stupid. I -1 discard. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I've just seen something great. Hang on a sec. I don't have to pass this yet, but if I put jog... Wait, how do I want to do this? If I can do something like this, I get so many words. I get 2 words that end in a double O, which is pretty good. Robe. Sure. Even better, Robo. Come on! Robo should be a word. Alright. I had a sneaky feeling that would be the case, but it doesn't make me any less sad. That might be all I can do, you know. It's pretty good, the score, or it should be pretty good. I'm just worried about, worry is the wrong word. Just this, reducing this O, but the only thing that would hit it is this E. It's, you know, it's a 1 in 6, I guess. No, 1 in 5, because it can't hit the E. And I don't know what you're up to. You might not let the grid get cleared. Also, I've got to get 70,000 here. Oh, it's going to re-trigger as well. It's... surely this is going to be, like, unbelievable. There's just another part of me that's like, what if I just... Who cares about jogs? I could end another thing with, like, goo here. It does mean that... I mean, we've already done jogs anyway. I guess I run out of vowels is the issue. If I do another double O. Yeah, that's the issue. Alright, I'm gonna hope the grid clears. I think. Who is 17,000 points? Who is 19,000 points? So we got halfway there. You put more blocks on my board and cleared me? Are you stupid? What is this? Alright, we have some issues. My grid is pretty small right now and I can't even use that tile. Right. Okay. How about pox? Please, all the O's. Okay. We have Toon, but again, that's not that high score. We have top, I suppose. We're on tier X. Okay. Like, this is heinous. My E's are worthless now as well. Oh my god. And I can't end any words with E because they're worth 0. Yeah, we're in trouble. I think we're in pretty big trouble. I think I should discard a H. I won't need to. Give me the R. I'll possibly discard me the V as well. To save an N. Tune down the middle. Yeah, I saw that before, which is why I kind of want to save the N as well. Would it actually be possibly better to not use the N and just end in O? I'd just do this. Wait, hang on a minute. I've just had a stroke of genius. Motto is going to be a word, right? What do you mean motto's not a word? Come on. I think that's what I need to do. I need to end the word with T-O. That's the dream. It's double T. Alright, well, we know what we're doing. I need to fish for a T. Okay, that's not quite what I was asking for, but you know, you tried. Can I have my Toto? We do have more drawers. I'm just gonna quickly Google. Toto is not a word, right? It's a fucking dog from the Wizard of Oz, or a name of a person. Hang on a sec. Or a band, yes. It's got a Merriam-Webster. It's got a Cambridge dictionary. Are you a real word? I'm gonna be. You know, I've got one discard left. If worst comes to worst, we'll just cry. Okay, we'll just cry. I don't know why Cambridge has got this as a word, but it ain't a word apparently. Okay, hang on a sec. This is recoverable, baby. We have motto now, which is going to score so much. I have a discard if I have to. Don't know what I was expecting. I can turn that into Tune, which isn't great, but what about Oh my god, hang on a second. Oh, I need 2 discards though to do this. I can't believe it. I'm going to lose because I wasted a discard before. How much do I lose if I fuck this up? I have to do this. It has to be Motto Otto. Discard one of the letters and then see what we have. I can have 2 2s. Yeah, but yeah, I guess. I think this is good enough though. I just need to somehow glitch a letter onto the board, and the game says, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. Like, ox is a word, right? Look, game, this is fine. Exto, ignore exto. For fuck's sake. How much does this cost? Oh! It gives me a curse space. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, give me a curse space. Score it. I'll take the curse any day of the week. This could be a problem, though. Don't destroy more of my grid. You kept my pieces. You're a gentleman. You're a sir. I will just score it if you don't mind. My TOs are now worth 24. My O's are 21 scoring. Alright, never in doubt. We do have a curse tile now, but I don't care. That's fine. I'll take a curse tile. Just don't ever put the chaotic guy in front of my face ever again. Now that is really funny. This is the ultimate good book build of all time. I could make some really funny words. I'd have to remove something though. And the real question is, what would I get rid of? It would be cool cats, right? It's good, but it's not. I mean, we'll check here if I get another free book. We don't. Just give me random things. I'll deal with the random things. Just don't destroy my board, please. For the love of God. I'm really considering it. I wish there was some other benefit to this. Because I don't really have enough vowels for the good book. I think it's wrong. I think it's the actual answer to this. I think that is wrong. It's funny, but it's wrong. Yeah, I should be fine. It's going to be pretty infrequent with the grid size. I'm not going to be able to put a word down with an O in it. Surely. I was going to say, give me some more O's. They're worth 50 now. I think I just waste my money. Actually, reroll me. 6-letter words? That's not really what I'm doing, but I'll take it. And we still have one cheesecake in the back pocket for the final trial if I need it. Oh my god. Double the space? Give me my double O's. Alright. Disables pieces, persist between trials, the run ends, the board is full of curses. Fuck that tile, you can live in the top corner. Peace. I'm okay with it. Give me post. Perfect. We have Toon in the form of T-O-O-N. I would have, if I had the good book, Toon with 3 O's. We have Sun. We want this 2 space. We probably want to double own it if we can get there. I'll probably have to connect this some other way around. I can put top for here for now. So close to cartoon. Yeah, we could get there. I'm probably not going to use the A's. The E's have a potential chance. I'll pull the E's down because we do have a clockwork E in the sack somewhere. And I'll risk this. I will let the A go without discarding it this time. Okay. This is so... How have I ended up in this situation? How did I decide this was a good idea? I have Motto again. We have Monsoon. It's fucking fantastic. It's not particularly good, actually, is the funny thing. Oh no, I used the ON for it. You're right, it is pretty good. Then I could do Toon as T-O-O-N if I want to. Or Moon. I've not done Moon yet. But you're a double space, so I'd ideally like that there. Well, maybe I don't worry about it. I also have Motto, funnily enough. But I'd have to destroy Monsoon, probably. Yeah, I'd have to destroy Monsoon for it, really. Or find another O, which we could find another O. Let me put onto the board... Wait, I'll put onto the board Town. I'm not going to use the I think, ever. I don't think I've done Toot yet. Oh, wait, T3Os. Alright, I thought I had the good book, apparently, but I don't. I will use this double O in somewhere. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I do that. Yeah, I'm trying to do the Woo as well. Woo and Talk. The 3x2. Oh, yeah, hang on a minute. This will work. Yeah. I see it. I like it. Because Q's would also go in there. Okay. Is the M worth saving? The M is kind of worth saving because it's quite useful with the double letters. Also, I kind of want another opportunity to have Motto in some form. I think I'll let the J go. I'll keep the M and draw me again. I have Ozo now. Oh my god, I've also got, wait. This is OS as well for Cool Cats. It's a 35 word. What? Oh, this. That is one high-scoring corner. Is monos a word? Monos even? Probably, yeah. I'd have to destroy Monsoon for it. Well, hang on a minute. No, it wouldn't. Yeah, that also works. I'm actually having an issue right now where I just can't fit things on because my grid's too good. It's just too tight. How do you spell loom? Is it L, as in like, you know, the thing you would sew on? Is it L-O-O-M? If so, I've got you another word. Loom. Define. Yes, it is L-O-O-O-M. And I guess we just decide if I've got to get rid of these. I should get rid of the A. Goodbye. Put a T there. I think we just score this. I am not using a lot of my grid, but I think this is going to be disgusting. Maybe I draw again. Nah, I shouldn't draw again. 130,000? Are you crazy? I just noticed. Well, I should actually make this looms. Is one of the things I should do. Because the S and the M is worth the same currently. So this is better for me. Also, we have the intersection. I feel like this is going to score a disgusting amount for how little's on the grid. But I can't really see why it's connected to the top. I'm just going to score it. How did I not make it? Whatever. Draw. I guess I can put Pox on the board again. My O's are worth 41, by the way. So Pox is pretty good. Sob can also go on the board for now. Actually, that was kind of stupid. I probably would use So instead. Do I want my glitch letter? I think at this point I actually can't use the other vowels. I just have to go all in on O's. Bestow? It's got an E in it. I guess if I'm... I think it's fine. I think if there's one letter I should let bygones be bygones on, it's the E. Because I've got a clockwork one in my sack somewhere. I will accept the E gets a boost. And it will sometimes be 0, sometimes it won't be. It's still fine. It's not the end of the word either. And I'm going to Pox again. We don't keep the A, we'll keep the H and the glitch letter. That's not W, sorry, that's not O's. I can't put another E on the board, I guess. Wait. Oh, I spelled bestow wrong. Never mind. Aww, the Wii's not as good anymore. I could put a web on the board. I could do this instead, right? Yeah. That's nicer. Right, what letter do I save here? I guess the R is probably more useful than anything else. What are you? And W. Actually, if we get a double O, Lu could be good. I mean, Ru could be good as well, to be fair. Ah, whatever. What are my O's, Gabe? What are my O's? We're going to score it. Let me just find another O. Okay. Not the greatest draw of all time. Talk. I'll score this. Pesto. Ending in an O. That's fine. I only need 3,000. It's more important I just score more O's. Which is why I was like drawing through. The money doesn't really matter anymore. I'm probably not changing my books at this point. This is the last round, right? It would have been phenomenal earlier, but 1.5 amp on words containing E. Gains 1 amp every time you skip a shrine. 8 marks and pieces with HINOSXZ, which actually is pretty good with the Cool Cats and with my insane O build. But I would have to lose Cool Cats for it. Oh, wait. It's the last round. Can I not just sell the Torchbearer now? Because I don't care. I should just let it go, right? It's not going to provide me with much more value. We're not doing Chaotic. I kind of hate Obedient as well, if I'm going to be, like, really honest with you. But I can't deal with the Chaotic guy again. It just destroys my board in such a, like, an insane way again. So I guess we take Obedient and we'll just have to deal with our board getting blocked. Also, it just blocked. This is such a horrible ending. I'm so worried about removing this and it just destroying the synergy. Like, do I need the book for the pieces? Because if I lose this effect, I just die. I on the spot lose. But I think it's tied to the tile and not tied to the book. I wish I could create a save state just to check this out. I'm actually just going to not risk it. I think it won't matter regardless. It would be nice to just get the 8 marks directly onto my O's. But it's a risk that's not worth risking. O's get buffed. Right, I have 3 cheesecakes. We should spend them. Do I just put more O's in the sack? Yes, by the way, not no. And one final one. You know, I'll go with a good old double-fashioned double O. They're always useful. Alright. Don't do dirty things to my grid. To be fair, we don't use all of our grid often. That's probably okay. None of these letters are O's. I keep the D, the Z, because of Cool Cats, the G. I think I let everything else go. Okay, that's some real letters. We have O's, but, you know, that's not the way we roll. We can put Zoo on the board. It's a 90 mark letter! Okay. So, let me put Zoo on the board, I think. I could put Stove on the board as well, because this is also an S. But it'd be better to end the word with this if I could. I could do my good old-fashioned Toes play, but I would be scoring an E. I could do the Toad play as well. Odes. No. I could put Veto on the board as well somewhere. And Vetoes. Again, I think I can forgive the... Hang on a sec. I can forgive the, what's his name? These. Is that how you spell Vetoes? It is. Tome could also work, you're right. Alright. We're approaching... Wait, we have Voodoo as well now. I'll put it on the board because I don't think we're going to see this that often. And actually, I can still put Zoo on the board. Hold on a second. There needs to be some shuffling here. Because, again, vertical words score more for me, so I should do it this way round. Zoo. Then, yeah, that's fine, actually. Wait, that works perfectly. Veto here. Veto here. And we can find another S, maybe. And now we can put Moo here. Lou could be a word for the future. 2 is also here. The country of Togo is here, but I sadly think is a proper noun. Really, this is the rich get rich. I mean, actually, I do need to get to 230,000, which is a pretty high point, so I maybe want to take this seriously. Alright, I'm locked back in again. We're not using the A. I definitely want to hold on to a C at some point. I'll put a B on the board just in case, like, I can do something with it. What the fuck are these letters? I can put vetoes back on the board again. You can spell slow S-L-O, right? For like slow gin? Or is it S-O-L-E? It's got an E on it, right? Yeah, it's S-O-L-E. Which I can still do. Well, I say I can do it. I just need to find an E. For now, I'll put slob on the board. I probably don't want the J. I probably don't want the V. Another C, maybe? I'll hold the C. Just glow a word. I think you'd have to put the W on it, which I've now got a W for the off. Scooby-Doo. It's kind of weird, because I think this is a situation where less could be more for me. I think this is also better for me. Woo rather than moo. I also have oboe, but getting onto the board is awkward. Might have to accept this. I'm also slightly concerned that this is going to lock a letter in place, and it could be really bad for me. The dream actually is it locks an O into double O into somewhere. I'm going to discard a C, keep an E, and I'm going to just let everything else go. An EN. I can put 1 on the board now. As I said, the E's are kind of okay. I can put bean on the board. It's fine. And I can put slot on the board. I probably would want to keep this K as well. because it could also be a C. I think we'll score this and see how we do. It should be really good. I mean, Woo was 39,000 points. I think I just got 100,000 points on a word. I think Voodoo was 100,000 points. Alright, I think we're setting all new records. Ladies and gentlemen, with Voodoo, it couldn't be more fitting word. Insane watchword difficulty. Done. Not the first time of asking, but the second time of asking. I can live with that. We unlocked the empty bucket. Win a trial within 5 marks of a target score. Oh, I got an achievement, sorry. That doesn't tell me what the thing does. We're not going endless. Main menu, you mean? What is that book I just unlocked? You're not going to tell me? Swine. You really should not tell me? I thought you'd tell, like, what everything does. Oh, here you go. Sorry. 0.5 amp on pieces not touching the edge of the board. 0.5 plus 0.5 amp for each empty slot in your hand. So this wants you to have an empty hand for gaining stats. Okay, that seems like a really cool book to unlock. Anyway, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, why don't you leave, like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!